Welcome to Lively Up Girl Affirmations and Coffee. My name is Linda M. Let's go on a trip back in time for another amazing Bible story. This story is about one of the disciples, and his name is Peter. This is a powerful lesson about faith and trust. So go ahead and grab your coffee, get in a comfortable position, and enjoy a beautiful Bible story told in less than 5 minutes. Once upon a time, in a land by the Sea of Galilee, Jesus received some heartbreaking news, and the news was of John the Baptist's death. This news was overwhelming to the disciples, and they were filled with grief. And Jesus, feeling the weight of sorrow, needed a moment of peace. So he told his disciples to let's go to a quiet place and rest. Jesus then led his followers across the lake in a boat, seeking solitude. But as the night fell, a storm began to brew, and the waves grew fierce on the sea. The disciples were terrified. They were battling the wind and the rain. And suddenly, in the midst of all of this chaos, something miraculous happened. Because out on the water, they saw a figure, and that figure was walking towards them. Lo and behold, it was Lord Jesus. At first, the disciples were very afraid because they thought it was a ghost. But Jesus called out, "Take courage, it's I, don't be afraid." And here enters Peter, because he's always eager and full of faith. He called out, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." And of course, Jesus replied, "Simply, come." And without hesitation, Peter stepped out of that boat and he began to walk on the water towards Jesus. And you know what? For a moment, Peter's faith made him soar above the waves. Peter was actually walking on water as if it was solid ground. It was impossible, yet real, because Peter trusted Jesus. But then Peter saw the storm all around him. He saw the wind blowing fiercely. Peter was scared. And then Peter began to sink. Peter gave a loud cry, "Lord, save me!" And Jesus reached out his hand, grabbed him up, and Jesus said, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" So Jesus and Peter, they climbed back into the boat. The wind calmed, and the disciples worshiped Jesus, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." This story reminds us that even when the storms of life seems overwhelming, faith can help us take courageous steps. Like Peter, we might stumble, but Jesus is always there to catch us. You can read about this story yourself in Matthew chapter 14. Thanks for listening to another great Bible story in less than 5 minutes. We'll see you next time.